What do you have, Mousy? Really? The prince said that? This is a great opportunity, Falcon. Surely you wouldn't deny a request from the Prince of Spain? First, don't call me Shirley. Secondly, of course not. We'll take the case. Of course we'll take the case. Grab your coats, Parson. We have royalty to defend. That's the spirit. Good luck to you, monsieur. You aren't coming with us, Mousy? I have other matters to attend to. But Prince Juan is being held in the conciergerie. I'm sure he will fill all in the details. Right, let's make a move then. On to protect the Spanish prince. There we go again, to the jail. Good day, monsieur. That guy again, Quark. Oh, it's you two again. Hey, nice work on Lady Kitten's trial. Baron Rorgui is pacing around his cell right now, ranting about wringing your neck. Yeah, I'm not surprised. He's super mad, but hey, a criminal's a criminal, right? If the lion didn't want a death sentence, he probably shouldn't have killed a guy. Oh, you're not here to defend him, are you? Because that would be hilarious. We're actually here to see Prince Juan Querido, heir to the throne of Spain. The mouthy fox, huh? That guy's driving me nuts with his señores and his flamboyant attitude. I say the sooner he hangs, the better. Well, come on then, while we're young. There we have him. The Prince of Spain, I presume. Prince Juan. Indeed, I'm Juan Querido, heir to the throne of España. You must be the legendary lawyer Monsieur Jayjay Falcon. Well, I wouldn't say legendary, about to begin. I wouldn't even say notable. Such humility. I would expect nothing less from renowned individuals such as yourselves. It's a little bit like Puss in Boots from Shrek, isn't he? But he's a fox, though. But let's get down to business. Or Zorro. I trust that my compañero Mousy explained the situation. He told us that you have been accused of murder, but we need some further details before we can start our investigation. Ah, of course. What is it that you wanted to know? Tell us about the murder. To be honest, Prince Juan, I'm a little confused as to how a member of royalty could get in so much trouble. Could you walk us through your activities on the day of the murder? Of course, let me see where to begin. It was the cold and misty morning of the 6th of January. I had heard that King Louis-Philippe was unveiling a new painting at the Palais du Louvre, and I wished to meet the man himself. So after a brief stroll and picnic in Tuileries garden, I entered the palace. I found the royal entourage in the Louvre's Grande Galerie. When I saw an opportunity, I presented a humble gift to the king. A rose, an international symbol of passion and virtue. How romantic. But before the king could take it, a rather rude person snatched it from my fingers. It was a royal guard, a dog by the name of Major Howell. Ouch, cried out Major Howell. I have pricked myself upon the thorns of this dastardly flower. And then the major slumped to the floor. His face turned blue, his mouth frothed, and he died. He died straight away after being pricked? Straight away, senor. It's obvious that he pricked the finger was the cause of death, but I don't know of any poison that acts so fast. Nor do I, Senor Falcon. But clearly the police felt that poison upon the rose thorns was the only logical explanation. And with so many witnesses, even the king himself, what could I say to defend myself? So where did this rose come from? I acquired it from a beautiful Parisian flower seller at Les Halles Markets. A girl by the name of Catherine Marie Signe. But surely you are not suggesting that the flower girl applied the poison herself, Senor Falcon. Well, I'm not making any accusations yet. I'm just planning to explore every line of inquiry. Alright, we have a poisoned rose. Do you want to ask something else, Senor Falcon? Yeah, why are you in Paris? Why did you come to Paris, Prince Juan? I was on a diplomatic mission. I do not know whether you are familiar with current events, but you may have heard that my country is in a state of turmoil. Contenders for the Spanish throne are slandering, plotting, backstabbing, It's chaos and the people are suffering. So I thought if I can befriend some French royalty, perhaps even the king himself, maybe I can strengthen my family's name. With the Querido dynasty restored, I would have a chance at bringing peace to my beautiful nation. Welp, I guess that plan's gone out a window. Sparrowson, don't be rude. No, he is right. I have failed terribly. Don't fret, Prince Juan. We'll do everything in our power to clear your name. Maybe once the dust has settled, you will have another opportunity to speak with King Louis Philippe and complete your mission. What's to say he is not guilty as well? Thank you, Senor Falcon. I'm sure you will do your best. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? What were you reading? What were you reading before we so rudely interrupted? Ah, this book. It's a Spanish classic, Don Quixote of La Mancha. How do you pronounce that? Do you know it? I guess I've heard of it. I've heard of it. It's about the knight who jousts windmills, right? That's one part of the story, yes. The hero is a virtuous but elderly knight by the name of Don Quixote. In the chapter you mentioned, he takes up arms against an army of giants who are terrorizing a town. Quixote's partner, Sancho, warns him that the giants are just windmills. Their flailing arms are just sails twirling in the wind. But Quixote doesn't listen. He takes up his lance, gets on his horse and charges anyway. Sounds more like dumb Quixote, am I right, Falcon? Perhaps he is dumb, Senor Sparrowson, but many of us spend our whole life jousting imaginary giants. Speak for yourself, Juan. I've never been jousting, let alone seen a giant. I think we're getting off track here. Indeed. I tell you what, Senor Falcon. I'll lend you my copy of this book. Maybe we'll have time to give it a read at some point. Maybe I will, thank you. El Ingenioso Hidalgo Don Quixote de la Mancha has been added to your evidence folder, okay. Was there anything else you wanted to know? No, I think that's everything, thank you. What's the plan, Big Bird? Well, we have two lines of inquiry. We should head to the scene of the crimes, the Palais du Louvre, and see if we can find any clues or witnesses. It's a free visit to the Louvre. And we should interview the flower girl in the Hull market to see if she has anything to say about this alleged poisoned rose. 2 tasks spread over for 6 days. This almost sounds too easy. Let's not get complacent. Good luck, senores. Wait a minute, Falcon. What is it? Did something seem off about Prince Juan to you? Yeah, I guess he is quite a character. He seemed colorful to me, throwing roses, pouting about literature. Juan's one suave Spaniard. Maybe I misread him. Well, look, if this is bothering you, then we could always ask around. Maybe someone in the city knows Juan's dirty secret, if he actually has anything to hide, that is. Yeah, let's dig up the dirt. He might be guilty. But we still got a trial to prepare for. Priorities, Sparrowson. Alright, we're back in the city. A new day. Two new places, Les Halles. Les Halles market is popular among all shoppers, no matter their class or their wealth. And the Louvre Palace has become a world-famous hub for artists, scholars and historians. And we can go back this way. What does it do when we try to go back here? What do you want? Before we proceed, let's check. 3 more characters has been added. Mousy, a small and soft-spoken assistant. Juan Querido, the flamboyant Prince of Spain, on trial for the murder of Major Howell and of conspiracy to kill the king. And then we have Major Howell, a royal guard who was killed in the Louvre's Grand Gallery, allegedly by a rose handed to him by Prince Juan. So he was killed. Evidence: we got the book Don Quixote, a book Prince Juan gave us to read. On close examination, page 44 seems to be missing. And a poisoned rose. Major Howell took a rose from Prince Juan. The thorns of the rose were supposedly coated in poison. Alright. I'm Jayjay Falcon, defense attorney for... I know who you are, I saw you come by earlier, but visiting hours are over. Come back next week. Do you think you can make an exception for us? Visiting hours are over. We'll be quick. I said visiting hours are over. Do your bird brains understand? Parlez-vous français? I don't think he's going to make an exception, Falcon. I guess we'll come back later. What happens if we go back to the office? Stop messing around, Falcon. Let's help Prince Juan already. Okay. One more detour. The palace. A little early, aren't we? Just scoping the place out. Come on, Falcon. We've got investigating to do. Okay, 3 places. Let's start with Le Canard Joyeux. We don't really have to be there, but it's an option, so why not? Really, Falcon? I thought you were done with your mopey drinking. I'm not here to drink, Sparrowson, or mope for that matter. Taverns are a fantastic hub of information. If you wish to get to learn more about this Prince Juan, then this would be the ideal place to start asking questions. Oh, that's pretty good thinking. Ah, you two are back. Are you feeling any better, Falcon? Much better. Thank you for asking, Madame Cannelle. That's great to hear, son. Will it be the usual? No, I'm back to investigative work today, so I've got to keep sharp. We wanted to know if you've seen a Prince of Spain around here recently. A Prince of Spain? I don't know if you've noticed, hon, but this isn't exactly the classiest pub in Paris. I'm lucky to serve the occasional bourgeois. You can't forget about seeing a member of royalty. That's a pity. Maybe I should ask some of your patrons. Feel free. The old regulars, Rufus and Powell, are playing cards in the attic, same as always. But we got all sorts of colorful characters in this drinking room. I bet if you rattled enough cages, you would find someone who knows whatever it is you want to know. Thank you, madame. Let's see where to start. Let's start with the drinking room this time. Fontaine. So there I was, in the grasslands 10 kilometers downriver, rifle in hand. I had been pursuing the set of footprints for an hour. I was getting closer and closer. I could almost smell the beast. Then I spotted it. It was a boar. A big stupid boar, completely oblivious to my existence. I readied my gun. I carefully took aim. And then, bam! Piero. You shot it? That's the dude from the croissant, right? No, it was the most peculiar thing. The boar slumped over dead right before I could take the shot. Sounds like one of them heart attacks. Me nan went the same way. Is that like a parrot? The sound effect is annoying. That's what I thought. But when I went to take a closer look, I noticed the boar was frothing at the mouth. He's like a dog. Whoa, it was rabbit? Possible, but I don't think so. I remembered reading something about frothing around the mouth being a symptom of poisoning. Needless to say, I left the dead animal alone. Good call. Who wants to deal with tainted meat? I could go with small talk. Ask about the boar. Excuse me, monsieur. Yes, can I help you? You say that the beast you were tracking might have died from poisoning. Could you give us some further details? Oh, I missed that. Further details? I'm not much of a poison expert, I'm afraid. Well, what do you think caused it? I would guess that it ate something bad. I saw some of that poisonous plant around. Wolf's bane, I think they call it. But really, I've no idea. I'm a hunter, not a vet. Excuse me. What about Prince Juan? Excuse me, monsieur. What is it? I don't suppose you've seen a Juan Querido around here. He's Spanish royalty. Foxy fellow, swanky hat, calls everyone senor. That doesn't sound familiar. Do you recall seeing anything like that, Piero? Ain't got a clue. Sorry, monsieur, you're barking up the wrong tree. Well, what can you tell us about the Spanish royal family? Do we look like walking encyclopedias or something? I'm afraid my compadre has a point. If you want to talk about hunting, then I'm your man. But Spanish royalty? That sounds like a question to be answered at a library, monsieur, not a tavern. A library? Maybe you're right. Sorry for bothering you, monsieur. Leave them be. Let's give them some peace. Alright, go to the card room. Then we have Rufus and Paul. Come on, Paul. Just one more game of Jacques Noir. Absolutely not. My wallet is hurting enough as it is. It's like a dog? Yeah, bulldog. Please. I'll even let you deal this time. Fitting name, by the way. The answer is no, Rufus. I'm skint. If you want to play cards, you will have to ask someone else. Fine, I'll ask that big fellow. Excuse me, monsieur. Yes, you, monsieur. Would you care to play some Jacques Noir? Absolutely. Don't know what to do here, but absolutely. Deal me in, monsieur. Very well then. Do you know how to play? Nope. Nope. I'm only familiar with Sego and Tap to Rock. Oh, this is much better than those silly games. Let me tell you how it works. I have a deck of cards with values between 1 and 11. I deal you one card at a time. If you hit 21, you win. I give you 5 francs. 5 francs? That seems a little steep. This is a man's game, monsieur. Only children gamble over petty souse. Besides, higher stakes make me for a more exciting game, right? I suppose so. Now he's gambling. This is like a mini game. Go for 21. You and the dealer. I get hit. I don't know what it means, stands or hit. Oh, I lose. Wait, what? That's it? Unlucky, monsieur. Most unfortunate. Shall we have another round? Yes. Deal me in. Okay, let's try this one more. I guess I should have chosen hit. That's like 7. 16. I guess one more will... could be risky. Okay, this is it. And I again lose. Unlucky, monsieur. Most unfortunate. Shall we have another round? Let's not do it again. No, I'm done. No, I think we're done. Maybe another day, monsieur. I understand. Feel free to come back anytime. Not much for gambling. But wait, do we have to win in order to ask him the questions? Ah, the big fellow has returned. Here to play some cards, monsieur. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah. I've been playing for years, right. Don't get cocky, Falcon. Very good, I shall be the dealer. Okay, maybe we have to win in order to... 6, 9, 13... Ah, come on. I have to go under it. Guess one more time. $15, 16, can't take the risk, losing more money. I win this time. Well played, monsieur, here's your payout. Shall we have another round? No, I'm done. Guess we're not talking to him. Guess we won some money back. Now I have 49. Let's go back to the entrance. Are we ready to hit the road? I guess. We learned nothing. Yep, let's make a move. A new day. Oh, we learn about a library though. Bibliothèque cachée, the humble hidden library, contains a formidable collection of rare books and manuscripts. Right, so we got actually 3 places to visit. We'll do it next time. I think we will visit the library first, or maybe the